welcome back to another episode of the Across the Bifrost. This is Dr. Norbert coming to you from the mean streets of Manhattan once again after his travels around the world. He is back now where he belongs on the west side of Manhattan.
Nice.
With me. It's good to be back, actually.
Yeah, welcome back.
You got to get grounded now and again. Enough of this
Speaking of grounded, I'm coming to you from the stage of a box office selling magic show. I'm a mysterious magician. I've got a big bowl on my head and a cape, and I'm doing magic tricks.
You're the one.
It's me. I'm an illusionist. Yeah, I'm like Chris Angel, but better.
I don't know that reference, but I'm with you.
It's a magician. I have a weird. Yeah, this has come up before. We don't talk about ourselves in this podcast, but it's come up before in a pub quiz. I'm weirdly into magic. I don't know why. I know a lot about magicians. Anyway, weird. Nice. Hello, everyone. I'm Jamie.
Jamie from South London.
Yeah.
Listen, everybody, we are just trying to get back into normal swing of things. We've had a bunch of special episodes. We've been escapading, but now we're back at it. We're going to revisit the, Spider-Foes starter box, which we started already. Pun intended.
Very good. Yeah, also, we have one. It's on my desk right now. We have one of these to give away.
Is this a free
box? It's a free box. You can give this one away for free, Norbert, because we have one. That's why you can give it away. So yes, we have a free box Spider-Foes starter set to give away to one of our patrons. So if you become a patron, I'm going to pick one. I'm going to spin the wheel, and one of you will get sent a free Spider-Foes starter set box. One of the best value boxes they've ever brought out for this.
Yeah, that's amazing. That is such a good prize. I mean, everything you need to play that faction or give it to a friend to start playing the game with you. Amazing. Yeah.
And it's got a rhino in it, right?
What?
Those things are extinct. You can't get hold of those anymore.
They were hunted to extinction in the wild. You can only get them in these domesticated boxes.
Yeah. And I think they've also announced that one or both of these starter sets are limited print as well. So,
well, hell, if you ask anybody in the UK, it's certainly the X-Men one. Nobody can get
That's because X-Men are the best and everyone's buying them. Yeah. When are we going to do the X-Men starter set so I can do 8 episodes complaining about mutants? Come on, man.
Oh, maybe when they're available to buy?
True. Good point. Yeah.
Golly, come on, AMG.
Yeah.
They're stuck in the Strait of Hormuz at the moment, so maybe it takes some time.
I told you not to date this podcast. We have to no current events should be mentioned, so this podcast can come out at any point.
All right, let me swiftly move over to a Patreon segment of the show. The Patreon segment of the show is me enjoying this lovely special airport-only whiskey. I'm supposed to mention now what whiskeys I'm drinking because people were not satisfied that I was only... Yeah,
you can have your whiskey segment. There you go.
Yeah, no, it's the Patreon segment. It just happens to be about whiskey. This is the Glenfiddich Perpetual Collection VAT 02 whiskey. It's rich and dark, and honestly, it's a little bit too rich and a little bit too dark for me, sir. So as I showed Jamie, I'm a scientist by training. I have my little pipette here and a glass of the finest London tap water, and I am slowly adding drops here. Another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drops of water, and I'm going to be continuing this during the course of the show. I will tune in, I'll chime in during the course of the show about when I've hit the magic formula so that the Patreons can,
nice.
Replicate this experiment.
Smart. I like it.
Yeah. This is what it is. You're the artist. I'm the scientist. You got to live in my world now. Sorry, pal.
That's fine. Yeah, I like a bit of science,
Do you?
It's better than, the usual unscientific waffle that comes out of you. This is fine.
Said you prefer this. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Right on. So we are going to be exploring, as you alluded to, Mysterio. Oh, sorry, real quick. Any other news and announcements? Anything?
Nope, nothing. No news. I won an event yesterday. The Year of Sweat is happening, Norbert. We should talk about that. It was in our New Year's episode, Yeah.
You said you wanted to be sweaty, and you're sticking to it.
It's going well so far. Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
And thankfully, the Age of Apocalypse has been extended by a few months. We thought it'd be fixed by Adepticon. It's not. So, yeah, I'm having a great time.
Cool. Yes, if you want to hear all about that, there is a Patreon episode all about Jamie's latest conquest, and alongside a fellow conquistador who was playing A-Force. So tune into that. Anytime you join as a Patreon, you can listen to any of the back catalog. You can also get all our normal episodes ad-free, and then you can also get our special Patreon-only access channel. So thank you to all the patrons. Many of them came up to us at the Adepticon show. and it was really nice to see you. And many of them are chatting away in their special things, special channels. So thank you very much, and cheers. Here we go.
Cheers. How many pipettes are we up to now? 5.
That was 10 drops so far. I added 5 before the show started because I knew I was going into this experiment. It's not quite there yet. Not quite there yet.
Cool. Sweet.
Right. So it's going to be Mysterio and Carnage today. Some of the more niche characters in MCP today. You've explored them. We've got Archie Cable from Cable's Conquest, who's been exploring them. I think AJ's also put some through the ropes. Maybe Ron. I mean, so a lot of people in London have been trying to work, figure out the way to make these guys sing. So let's get into it. What do you say?
Then let's definitely do that. I was about to say, actually, I was about to say a controversial opinion on Spider Foes, which was when I first joined the game, they weren't very good. They only had Green Goblin as a leader. And I felt like all the fun people, all the nice people, which, most of them ended up becoming actual friends of mine, were the ones playing Spider Foes. And I think I used to say the Spider Foes was the affiliation that attracted the kind of fun people. Less so now, because they're actually quite good now. so it's not a guarantee anymore. But Spider Foes are definitely on the more fun side, I think. And the way they're designed as well, we talked about it before, they're so fun. It's all like tricks and traps and, schemes. And sometimes they go off and you feel like a genius, and other times they don't go off and you look like an idiot. So yeah, they're a really well-designed affiliation. Yeah.
Well, but these two characters take a lot of finesse to work right. When they do, they are really good. But you don't herp-a-derp these guys into the middle of the table and expect things to happen.
Yeah, exactly. Precisely.
All right, so let's talk about Mysterio first. His name is, we're going to skip the boxes. The box number is CP272. We're going into the alter ego, Quentin Beck. Give us just a light backstory, Lore Master J, on Quentin.
The Beck story.
Yeah.
We all know this guy was played by Jake Gyllenhaal, right, in the MCU.
Oh, okay.
And there was a bit of a twist there, where, like, in the comic books, he's an illusionist. He's like a bit mystical with some magic going on. It's illusions and stuff. But in the MCU, they made him just have a bunch of drones, which I like because it is more grounded. It makes more sense. But a common criticism is that it just made him like a Tony Stark villain. Yeah. There is a bit of a criticism that the Spider-Man in MCU is just like Iron Man Jr. Because all of his stories are tied to Iron Man. So, yeah, but that was kind of interesting. But yeah, Mysterio is kind of, he's all about illusions and stuff. He is part of one of my favorite storylines, Old Man Logan. Spoiler alert for Old Man Logan for the next 10 seconds. You might want to skip ahead if you don't want to hear the spoiler. But Logan's really sad in Old Man Logan. He doesn't talk about why for ages. Then he finally reveals that one night he woke up in the X-Mansion, ran downstairs, and like all of these random villains had appeared. And he went around stabbing all of them, and he was killing all these villains. He killed like 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. There's a big pile of villains that he killed. And it turns out that Mysterio was the only person there, and he'd made all the X-Men look like villains. So Wolverine killed all the X-Men. Yeah. Pretty cool. So
I gotta say, that Mysterio. Film was such a great departure from the usual superhero formula. It was so good. Yeah. It was so good.
Yeah, man.
And then, of course, Deadpool versus Wolverine picked up on it, which was pretty funny.
Yeah. Stamped on the memory of it, but turned it into a funny thing, I guess. Yeah.
It's Deadpool. What do you expect?
Yeah. No, Logan was great. I think we were going to actually get an Old Man Logan movie one day, because it was in, he had made a little appearance in Deadpool Wolverine, like actual Old Man Logan in like the cowboy hat.
Oh, yeah.
I think, that whole thing of Hugh Jackman is going to be doing this till he's 90. I think that's actually true.
Yes, you do more Deadpool references.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
Anyway, Mysterio, yes, he's an illusionist.
Okay.
There you go.
And what about the opera angle? What operas was he in? What was he famous for? Yeah, isn't he an opera singer?
Opera? No. He's a master illusionist. He used to be a Hollywood special effects designer.
Oh.
So but he didn't like being in the background, in the backstage, so he turned to crime.
Oh. Well, that's what you do, right? When you don't like your job, you just go
turn to crime. Is that not what you do?
At night, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, somehow I thought he was an opera singer of some kind.
That's crazy that you've come to that conclusion. I don't know where
it's AI hallucinating on me.
Yeah.
Screw that AI.
Yeah.
It's bad.
No good.
Okay, Quentin Beck. All right, so special effects guy turned criminal.
Mm-hmm.
His stats are wild. He is a 3 threat. He is on a small base as well, which is quite unusual for the spider foes. The spider foes have this kind of weird meme where they're all on medium bases. He is not.
Big chunky boys.
So as I said, he's a 3 threat. His stats, though, are 1 physical defense, 1 energy defense, 5 mystic defense, 6 health on the front side, 5 on the back. He's size 2 and notably moves slow.
Small base, small move.
Yes, not many. The classic one is, of course, Crossbones. Crossbones is which AMG has sworn that they would never change. That they like him.
Have they said that?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Schick once put that stake in the ground.
I would say that, it's pretty rough being a small base, small move, but Mysterio is one of the characters that doesn't really care. We'll get into it, but like his, round 1, he double moves to the midline and then he just stays there all game and just does this horrible, like annoying kind of, aura bubble stuff, which we'll get into. So I think it's fine for him.
For him, yeah. So let's find out. But yeah, that's the big problem with small base, small movers is that they just barely get to the midline to pick up an extract, for instance. And in fact, if the board isn't set up properly and that token is not exactly where it is, you could be out, which is hopefully your opponent will give you that bye, provided the terrain in the way, but they might not. And then you got to live with it. So that's usually a big problem of it. Plus just not being able to move around very far. But there, let's see what else do you think about these stats though? 115.
115 is weird, right?
Yeah, very weird. Something's up though, right? AMG wouldn't do this to us.
Should we jump ahead to smoke and mirrors?
Okay, let's do it. Because I don't think the people can take it anymore. They're reaching for the iPhone to turn off the podcast. Like, I don't need this guy in my life. No.
115? That's crap.
Let's talk about the innates. Smoke and mirrors is when an enemy character targets this character with an attack, this character may use its mystic defense regardless of the attack type unless the attacking character pays 2 power. So he's got attacks. He's got an attack tax.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting, right?
We've seen it before. Enchantress has it, right?
Yeah, Enchantress, Professor Xavier has it.
Oh, does he? Okay, yeah. Oh, doesn't Magneto have it too, or something like that?
No,
that'd be too good. Yeah. Okay. So this is one of those things that is really good at the beginning of the game because people don't have a lot of power.
Yeah.
Which may be why you suggested that he's great to go up front straight away because he's got this great defense. But later in the game, when people tend to be loaded up on power, then this becomes irrelevant, less relevant.
Yeah, exactly. No one's going to pay 2 power round 1 to lower his defenses. But yeah, for the rest of the game, it's pretty bad. And this defensive tech is cool and interesting. I love it on Mysterio because smoke and mirrors. So you're basically paying power to like look through the illusions, right? It's brilliant. It's so thematic. I love it. Mechanically, it tricks your opponent into doing the right thing because newer players kind of tend to use spenders a bit too much. And with Mysterio, you'd be like, oh, I won't do a spender and pay 2. I'll just pay 2 and do a builder into you, and they're going to do way more damage and get that power refunded because you're only rolling 1 defense dice. So yeah, a little bit tricky, but it is it's very cool and very thematic. So a big fan of it. And like you say, it makes you a pseudo safe grab round 1, which is great.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Which these days, it's not so common to have those. And secondly, you don't know if you're going to go first or not. So this guy gives you a couple of options.
Yeah.
But he does more, even if you put him out in the midline and do he's got other influence on the game.
Yeah.
But we're going to come to that. Why don't we take a look at his attacks then? Yeah?
Yeah.
Right. Mystic attacks all across the board, as you'd expect. The first one is called Hypnosis Gas. I think you used this on me the other day at your flat.
My hypnosis gas.
Yeah,
with that lovely meal that I cooked for you, right? You were lulled into a sense of love and security. Yeah.
Let's see. It's a range 3 attack. Very good. Only 4 dice, but doesn't cost anything. It's his builder where he gets power equal to the damage dealt. If this attack deals damage, after the attack is resolved, this character may advance the target character short. No trigger, my friend. No trigger.
Well, you need to
the damage.
Do damage, yeah.
Sure.
So dealing damage on a 4 dice attack is probably the same as having like a wild trigger. Right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
But it is mystic. That's cool. And it is like completely sizeless, right?
Yes.
Completely sizeless. Any
another
direction.
Sentinel nerf.
That's where you're wrong. Sentinels have a thing. They can't be advanced by mystic attacks.
Oh,
so Ultron has that as well. I think Magneto has that. A bunch of characters have that.
A bunch of those characters have that thing like Emma Frost has, where you can't be Well, if she pays, if it's
She
the
would
enemy
mind.
attack is Mystic,
I
it
think
doesn't
Professor
happen.
X has it as
Okay.
well. Yeah,
Wow.
but this is just amazing. You're just going to ping these off, right? Just like throw a couple of those out, and hope to move some people around. It's really good, and it obviously has perfect synergy with the rest. Oh, I will say actually, before we go any further, a lot of us, I've spoken about Mysterio quite a bit recently with some friends. A lot of us think this is the most perfect designed character, by the way. Like big hype for this character. It is so synergistic with itself. It is nothing on this card needs to be touched, and this character is like how old? 6 years old,
Easily,
right? Easily, like amazing. Apart from the short move, which who knows, that might change one day. Bit of health in the health updates that we're told we're getting this year, maybe. But like his kit is perfectly synergistic with itself. It's amazing.
Yeah, people do like it. I mean, it is range 3. He could be sitting on a point, like you said, scoring that point, stopping people from scoring it, at least contesting it, and then throwing these range 3 attacks out and hopefully getting some of those things. And yeah, why not?
Yeah, it's very good.
Love it. Okay. What else has he got here? Hang on, let me move this over a little bit.
Curtain call.
Curtain call.
Ooh.
See, this is why I get the opera thing. Are you certain?
I'm Googling it, and AI is telling me you may be confused.
It doesn't say that. It says Dr. Norbert has lost the plot.
It says, maybe you mean Quentin Oliver Lee, who was a singer who starred in Phantom of the Opera.
Oh, yeah. That's who I was thinking of. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, when I was a kid reading these comic books, I was like, that's Phantom of the Opera guy.
We'll all believe that you're that cultured.
Curtain Call is his spender. It is only range 2, still Mystic. 6 dice this time. Ooh, could cost 4 power though. 4 power. That's choice. Let's see what happens with it. If this attack deals damage, and if the target is size 2 or less after the attack is resolved, it may be thrown short. What's the kind of the lore?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. How's he throwing that? Do you know what I think it might be? This is a stretch. Okay, this is like Emma Frost levels of stretch of lore on this stack. Curtain call. Maybe he's like made an illusionary like curtain in front of you, and you like pounce through it trying to get to him, and then as you go through, you end up like you're on stage and you're naked and you're like in front of everyone, and you're like, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. He's like made an illusionary, so you that's the throw.
Or maybe no, but no. Okay, you're making a little bit of a joke, but I thought you had the right angle. I think it's more like he's put himself somewhere, as an illusion of himself there, and then you go to do like a haymaker punch, and turn out it's nothing but air, so you fall forward, sort of thing.
That's cool. That's much better than what I said. Yeah,
okay,
nice.
But you inspired me, so it's good teamwork. All right, we figured it out. Good. Right, so he gets to throw people if he deals damage, but also if he gets a wild trigger, he can stagger. Whoa. After the attack is resolved, the target character gains a stagger. See, this is what I'm talking about. You've fallen so hard on your face, knocking through the air.
Staggered.
You're staggered. Yeah.
I like it. Yeah, this attack's cool. I don't see it very often because he spends power in a much better way elsewhere, but like, it's cool. Size 2 limit is harsh, right? That's harsh.
It is harsh. For 4 power, a 3 power would have been, I think, absolutely fine. But
I think there's a reason why I haven't seen his attack much. But yeah, it's fine. It's okay.
Okay, cool. So what are we getting out of this guy's attacks so far? Not a lot of damage, but some movement ability.
Control, right?
Yeah, control.
So far, he's like a 3-threat Emma Frost, just like advancing people around, displacing them.
Okay, cool. Should we do our superpowers then and see what else he does? All right.
Here comes the big one.
The big one. He fits him right into the spider foes. It's a reactive one called Tricks and Traps. Costs 3 power this time. When an enemy character ends a movement within 3 of this character may use the superpower. You roll 4 dice. The enemy character suffers 1 damage for each crit or wild rolled. If this superpower deals at least 1 damage, this character may advance short. So that means somebody walks up to you, you do this. If you get lucky, then you walk away from them, and they're just sad.
It's so good. This is why I think the slow move doesn't matter so much on Mysterio, because he does tricks and traps like 5-6 times a game, and a lot of those turn into free movement for him, right?
Yeah.
So he's always moving around, like he doesn't care. Yeah, it's great. So I think this might be the most asked about rules question in the game, right?
Why is that?
What is a movement?
Oh yeah, it's everything. That's what I've learned. Movement is pacing, throwing, literally everything.
Yeah, every kind of movement.
Anything that shifts your model from one place to another.
Yeah, so some superpowers say move action, like Iceman. He gives out slow if they end a move action. This is a movement. And it's much, much better to have a tricks and traps on a movement. It even does things like spider infected. When you roll for that in the power phase, you get advanced. If you advance them into Mysterio, it can trigger tricks and traps. So
That's a good one.
Movement is literally everything.
But it's a good point that you're saying it's not an enemy effect either. It could be the crisis.
Yeah.
That's really important.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Are these triggers normal? Just crit and wild? It's not, some of them have hits as well?
Tricks and traps. Oh, that's a good question. Oh, you're trying to pub quiz me now, aren't you?
Yeah.
I feel like Thor, Hero of Midgard. No, he's the same. He's crits and wilds, and then King T'Challa is also hits and wilds.
Yeah.
So
Rocket.
Double check that. The Rocket. I think what you're confusing it with
is things like when people counterattack. I'm thinking
counterattacks. Oh yeah, good point. I was going to say Rogue, and is it Quasar who has that now? Quasar and Rogue have an active superpower where on hits, crits and wilds, it does damage.
Mm-hmm.
But tricks and traps is usually crits and wilds. God, I am flying through Jarvis Protocol to answer this question. Oh no, Counter-Strike is crit wild too.
Okay.
Basically, you're not doing this for damage. People shouldn't be scared of this for damage, because damage, you're maybe doing 1 or 2 damage, but what they're actually doing it for is for the movement.
Yeah. Okay. But if we've missed any of these, this is why we have a Discord. Do join our Discord and tell us how much you love us as you tell us we're wrong.
Yeah, you got to be nice about it.
Do both.
Yeah, I don't like being told I'm wrong and like feel stupid at the same time, you know?
People ripped into me on Reddit recently.
Yeah, man, you got a lot of hate on Reddit. Yeah.
It was so sad.
It is really sad. I had to call you to make sure you're okay.
You did, twice.
When I read those comments, I was like, I agree with them, probably. And then I went, because it was the episode you did with Schick, so I hadn't heard it. And I was like, they're probably right. And I went and listened to it. I was like, for once, they're not right. I'm not going to tell Norbert he sucks. He's actually done all right here.
Oh, so good to have such a balanced co-host with me.
While we were talking about that, I got up the dice calculator, which is not something I do. I hate it.
I didn't want to ask. I literally was going to, and I said, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, I was just curious. But on 4 dice, to get a crit or wild, I may have done it wrong. Is it crit wild? Oh, okay, I can't help you.
Don't forget, people, he's an artist. This is an artist.
I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, no.
It's like AI. He's going to hallucinate about this answer.
Okay, so when you roll 4 dice, there is a percentage chance that you get a crit or wild. Okay?
That is true. You nailed it.
I'm not wrong.
Nobody can take that away from you, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll carry on to the other innate. He's just got innate superpowers after this. These things just happen.
Yeah.
Okay, the first one's called Master of Illusions. Whenever this character rolls dice, after the effect is resolved, it gains 1 power if it rolled at least 1 blank. Additionally, this character uses its Mystic Defense when making a dodge roll. That's fantastic.
That's really
second
good.
part.
In this new world of all collisions are 3 damage?
Yeah, it's a buff.
That's
total buff.
So good.
Yeah, 5. You're not throwing, because that's like how you take out Black Cat, right?
Yeah.
Get around all her nonsense is you throw stuff at her. Yeah. Not this guy. This guy's loving it. Again, which is great because he's like, you're throwing it through like illusional people of his.
Yeah,
like,
I love that. If I throw something at him and he blocks it all, I'm like, fair enough. I probably threw it at the wrong one.
Yeah, exactly. And then it's fun that the blanks are what give him. Actually, are blanks the one with 2 sides?
Yeah, blank's the most common. So this is the best version of that.
Hits too, right?
Oh, is there the 2? Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But it is one. The only those 2 types have two faces. So he's going to get loads of power because of this. Instead of his attacks, he's going to get it from this. Whenever he rolls dice thing, which so don't forget is with crises, like when you're trying to pay to flip.
It is literally as it sounds. Whenever this character rolls dice, so at any point.
Yeah.
Pay to flips, even with tricks and traps, that's the best part. Is like you'll do tricks and traps, you'll get your crit or a wild, you'll move, and you'll be like, oh, there's a blank there as well. You're like, oh, great, thanks. So rolling blanks is a big deal for this guy.
Okay. He's got stealth, where you have to be within 3 of him to target him with attacks, which also helps. And lastly, he's got flight for fun.
That flight's funny, right? Because
no, actually, it's really good because if he's doing his tricks and traps thing and advancing away, if he's got flight, he can go through terrain.
Because in advance you wouldn't be able to climb. Okay, I was going to be snarky, but you made a good point. Yeah, fair enough. That flight is useful.
Yeah. So how have you seen this guy use it on the table to good effect?
Oh my God, Norbert! This character is in the hands of someone that knows what he's doing, is one of the most frustrating characters in the game, right?
Agreed.
And we play in a meta with Archie Cable and Pat Dunford, who loves it.
Yeah.
It's so, like, if someone doesn't understand how this character works, like, he's got a big learning curve, right? A steep learning curve.
Yes.
And he's very easy to ignore, right? If he's deployed bad, he's not getting anywhere round 1. If he's positioned badly, he's not getting anywhere. If he activates too early, you're just going to throw him off a point. He's only size 2, so he's very easy to throw around. But in the hands of a master, of someone who's put in 50 games plus with Mysterio, this guy is a menace, right?
Yeah. Totally agree. He's people listening to this, except for the old timers, won't know it, but he's like Loki 1 in that respect, where on paper he looks kind of like meh, and then you have to play against him, and it's just so annoying, just so frustrating.
Yeah, really annoying, because he sort of feels like, when you look at him, you want to be like, oh, he's just a 2-threat or a grunt that's kind of standing in the way. I need to get rid of him. But then he's like, well, you got to pay 2, or I'm rolling 5 dice, and you moved near me, so now I'm going to trick and traps. So your charge has failed. If you try and charge this guy, he can tricks and traps, get out of the range of the charge, and your charge is wasted. Yeah, he's so many tricks. He's a perfectly designed character to just be annoying.
Yeah, even his stealth, he could, by going in the right direction, he can trigger stealth essentially.
One of my sorry, go on.
Go on.
One of the most fun games I ever had was when I lost to a guy called Tom Vickers many years ago. I don't think he plays MCP anymore, but he played Spider Foes before they were cool. And there was Green Goblin Mysterio on the table, and we were playing Spider Infected, and there was a secure that pushed you around as well. Anyway, long story short, he was just pushing me into tricks and traps the whole game. It was hilarious. My characters were dazing in the power phase because they were getting pushed around by the crisis, and he lined up all these tricks and traps and goblin booby traps, whatever it's called. Amazing. So there's so much. I think you can play 100 games of Mysterio and still have fun with him. Yeah,
for sure. Because you can use him all kinds of ways.
Yeah.
Lovely. All right. He does come with one card we're going to talk about. It's actually a very important card.
You need to pronounce it as if Pat Dunford was saying.
Oh, yeah, I know. This is the Dunford special. I mean, the podcast is built on this card, basically. I would say it's stapled to him. So
yes.
Pay attention. It is the Grand Illusion.
No matter how tense the game is, Pat Dunford will still shout that across a game store. It's very important that you do too.
The magic fingers thing that you do too.
The Grand Illusion. You have to wiggle your fingers like you're casting a spell. It's very important. That's part of the card. It's not written on it, but you actually have to say that when you play it.
Yeah, it is like the Rhino card when you say, this is a robbery.
This is a robbery.
Yeah. This is a robbery.
Oh, that and surprise webhead, right? You have to say it. Surprise webhead. This is why Spider Foes players are the most fun players.
Okay, so the Grand Illusion, it's unaffiliated. He takes it wherever he goes. It's also active. He has to do it on his turn. He spends 4 power to play this card.
Oh, not on his turn. Sorry. He has to do it on your turn.
Oh, beg your pardon. Thank you.
Not Mysterio's turn, which is important for later.
Yes. So just on your turn. He could do it when you're activating somebody else. Thank you. He spends 4 power, though, to play the card. Until the end of the cleanup phase, so the entire round, essentially, when an enemy character makes an attack, defense, or dodge roll while within 3 of Mysterio, it does not add dice to the roll for crit results, and Mysterio changes all of its crit results to skull results.
So sad.
It's so good.
I've lost so many games to this card.
I know, you're like, it'll be fine. That's what I always say to myself. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll punch through it. It's like when you're hexed. I'll punch anyway. This is worse than hex. Because your crit then becomes a skull.
It's never fine. It's never fine. Honestly, I've learned to just walk away. Just walk away. And do other things around the table and just wait it out.
Yeah, literally just like, well, fine. I'm taking my ball and I'm going home.
You're going to play this card, I'm out.
Yeah, exactly. It's worth noting that the bubble stays around Mysterio, so you can throw Mysterio away and the bubble goes. You know what I mean?
It goes with him. Yeah. Sure.
And I've definitely done that before, and then walked up to punch someone else, and he's gone, oh, tricks and traps, and he's moved the bubble back in. And, oh, it's so annoying. So yeah, great card, amazing card.
That's a good point, though. You're illustrating again the like second level nature that you have to play this guy at.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Tricks and traps back into Grand Illusion range.
Yeah. Oh, you know what we didn't talk about? There's another thing as well. Tricks and traps triggers on any movement. His builder moves you, so he can hit you with a builder.
Yes.
say he's got 1 power, he can hit you with a builder, do 1 damage, so now he can move you. Oh, I got a blank as well, so now I have 3 power. Now I'm going to move you into 3 of me, and then I'm going to tricks and traps you and walk away. Oh, it's horrible. It's such a synergistic card. Anyway, sorry, we missed that part.
Yeah, good. That's a good tip. Yeah, pro tip. So yeah, this is why this card is staple too.
I've got some more tips on Grand Illusion if you want to hear them.
Oh yeah,
your favorite character in the game, Loki 2.
Okay.
Have you ever seen anyone play Mysterio and Loki 2 together?
No.
Oh, it
sounds miserable.
Yeah. So Loki...
because he turns into a skull.
He turns into a skull.
And he loves skulls, Loki too.
Yeah. So Loki, it's all your dice. So if Loki attacks you, is that the thing?
Yeah.
He counts your skulls, right? Yeah. When Loki attacks you, if you're in the bubble Mysterio, your defense crits become skulls, and then they add to Loki's attacks. Horrible. I had a game against Finley not long ago where he did this and then played Loki's Clever Ploy Spender, which is Area 3 in the middle of the bubble of Grand Illusion, and all my crits were skulls, and all the skulls were Loki's, and then he pitted me on everything. It was horrible. He wiped out like 12 threat of characters with just those 2 cards.
God. I think that's partly part of the skill cap on this guy is that you have to remember all these interactions as you're playing the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I genuinely think if you play your 50 games with him, you'll still be learning stuff. You know, you'll be remembering your triggers. Yeah.
And just double checking, is he in any other affiliate? Oh yeah, he's in Cabal and he's in Criminal Syndicate.
Oh, he's the perfect bad guy. He's in all 3 bad guy affiliations.
I know, he's got a card for all of them.
Yeah. Well, we're seeing a lot of this Criminal Syndicate at the moment, right? Where it's Shadowlands Daredevil with Mephisto, right? Because that's quite scary because they punch you really hard and then they play all according to plan and still prio and then they KO you. Right. So you could have the Loki Mysterio flank in that as well, which is, crazy. Then Mysterio is rerolling all his dice.
Oh, that's a good point because those 2 are affiliated, right?
Yeah.
So they could entirely hold a flank easily.
Yeah.
What's Loki 2? He's 5 threat, right?
5 threat, yeah.
So it's 8 threat on one side.
Then
like half your force.
Then you say 9, right? Which is Mephisto, Daredevil on the other side.
Yep, that's 17.
Oh, look at that. That's MCP, baby.
Oof.
Yeah. So then obviously there's other characters like Dormammu that count skulls. So Dormammu becomes more potent during a Grand Illusion turn.
Yeah.
Obviously all of your opponent's attacks into you are less potent. It's just so good. So synergistic.
Fantastic. All right, cool. Shall we carry on?
Let's carry on.
All right, I'm going to pour myself another experimental dram.
Good sound.
Just want to make sure that Patreons know that...
Welcome to Across the Bifrost ASMR.
That's a good one. Except I'm not a lovely young lady in a bikini standing in a small waiting pool.
That's not part of ASMR.
I don't know. The one I watched did. What?
No.
Okay. We'll see if the producer lets that segment stick around. Producer H is on the case. Although the bonus sode got past her.
Yeah.
People loved it. People loved the slip up.
There we go. Yeah. Well, we'll see if this one makes it in.
Okay. One day she's going to slip in a editorial edit kind of a thing where she's going to just come in and I've cut this out.
Yeah. We'd like to just caveat this episode with the thoughts of Norbert are not shared by the rest of the Across the Bifrost crew. They are only his own thoughts. Yeah.
Okay. We're going to do Carnage next. Carnage. His name is Cletus Cassidy. What can you tell us about Cletus that we haven't seen from the films?
Well, I can tell you that, you know how, the symbiote, I think the idea of the symbiote is that it kind of amplifies what's inside you already. So when it gets onto Spider-Man, he's super strong, but he I don't know, he goes a bit angry. Maybe it doesn't amplify what's inside you. Anyway, it's a representation of what's inside you, but maybe darker and less kind of controlled. Yeah. When the symbiote gets on this guy, on Cletus Cassidy, he's a serial killer. So it just goes crazy. Yeah. And Carnage is the more kind of animalistic, psycho, uncontrollable version of Venom.
Yeah. The less fun guy at the party.
Way less fun. Yeah. Way less fun. He's also, I think he's an offspring of Venom as well, actually.
Oh. Okay.
So they must be related. Does that mean they're like cousins?
Well, they're from the same race, right?
Yeah.
Who did this planet where these symbiotes come from? Who were their hosts when they were there?
Clintar. That's just where symbiotes live.
Yeah, but like they have a symbiosis with something, right? So they need a thing to be part of.
Are you getting all sciencey on me?
Yeah. This is obviously the science and the artists show today.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I've googled it. There are hosts on Clintar.
Oh, are they willing hosts? Unwilling? Anything?
Is there anything such thing as a willing host?
Well, yeah, a symbiote would be where both parties gain from the relationship.
Oh, because it's symbiotic.
Right, exactly.
Interesting.
Whereas parasitic is what you're thinking of. A parasitic one is not. It's one-sided.
So what's a tapeworm?
Parasitic. It's.
But then you're losing weight.
Yeah. Well, yes. I suppose in the modern world, they've been misunderstood until now.
Yeah. What's worse, tapeworms or Ozempic? You know?
That's a good question. They used to use leeches to help with bleeding disorders and stuff. So
is that parasitic or is that symbiotic?
Parasitic. You get nothing out of the relationship from a leech.
Well, the infection comes out, no? Was that not true? Are you telling me that leeches aren't viable medical tools?
No, they are. But it's for when you have uncontrolled bleeding under your skin, like, it's like bruising or something. What they'll do is pull out all that blood that's pooling out of there in a very calm, smooth way. And so that's why people use them. They put that on there to get rid of that excess blooding so that you don't have damage from all the bleeding, like swelling from the bleeding in your limb or wherever.
So that would be symbiotic at that point.
Yes, correct. I suppose so.
We got him, guys. We got him. Is there a symbiote called Leech? I'm going to find out.
Oh, that, Marvel character called Leech? That'd be amazing.
Yeah. I know there's an X-Men called Leech. There's a mutant.
Oh, okay.
I don't think there's a symbiote called Leech. The symbiote names are all like, it's all like pain and anguish and, scream and, migraine. They're all called things like that.
So not Patreon, Discord people, get on the Discord and tell us about the hosts, on their host planet. What's it called again?
Yeah, Clintar.
Clintar. Tell us about the hosts on Clintar. This is a fun place to be? Like, do you like being a host?
Would you go there? Would you, jet to holiday to Clintar?
Would you hold my hand?
Nice. I feel like I'm there. So at Adepticon, they very heavily insinuated Fantastic Four, right? There was a lot of hints on like every podcast that Schick did. There were a lot of drops to that. And so on the like Marvel Crisis Protocol Reddit, there's a lot of people saying, what's your like most wanted affiliation? And I'm seeing symbiotes pop up so much.
Nice.
People love those things because there's loads of them. They're like Pokemon. There's like 30 symbiotes. I don't know any of them, but yeah.
All right, Laura Master J, one more question. Please tell me, where does Cletus Cassidy come from?
Oh, I just
you had it, and I'm trying to keep the show rolling.
Why are you asking that? Is it because of his name?
Yeah, for sure. Come on.
Where do you think he's from?
Louisiana. Yes.
I'm scanning a big Wikipedia page. Maybe we just say he's from Louisiana.
People have commented that heavily on his origin story.
Yeah. I can't find it.
Cletus.
Too much dead air.
No. Are you serious? I mean, Cletus is such a evocative name. Come on. Cassidy seems like and spelled with a K, which is kind of cute. It doesn't seem real.
And it's got the is it onomatopoeia as well? The rule for oh my god, you judgmental. Yes. No, you were being judgmental. You were thinking, he's from the South because he's got a silly name. He's from Brooklyn.
No way.
Yeah.
I've been bamboozled.
Yeah.
Wow. Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Cletus from Brooklyn,
New York. Yeah.
Okay.
He was he went to St. Esther's Reform School after killing his family.
Okay.
And he's a sadistic sociopath in nature.
Okay. Well, all right.
And he's played by Woody Harrelson.
Did you like Woody Harrelson's portrayal of
I haven't seen that film.
Really?
Is that bad?
Oh, you usually all over those kind of like the spider stuff.
I just don't like symbiotes.
Okay.
Yeah, a bit awkward. Anyway, let's talk about Carnage. With that hype.
Carnage. So he is only affiliated to Spider-Foes. He is on a 50 millimeter base, again, on the big base now, or medium-sized base, I should say. He's got some bizarre stats yet again. I'm so glad you paired these two characters together because of this one reason. It's pretty funny. He's got 5 physical defense. Woo, that's nice. But only 1 energy, 1 mystic.
Woo!
Whoa.
He must have some special tech, though, right? That buffs up his defenses, right?
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, of course he does.
There is no tech.
Oh.
No, that's the idea. There is none.
He's got 8 hit points, though, and on the front side, 7 on the back side. He's size 2, moves medium. He's a 4th threat. He's a 4th threat. So, wild. We've never seen this before, right?
8-7.
8-7.
8-7 is
8-7.
huge.
I'm bringing it up from the Gen Z.
Bring it back.
Yeah, no, I'm bringing it up. They're stuck down the 6-7 lane. I'm at 8-7.
Yeah. I don't think there is another 8-7 4th threat, right? These are crazy stats.
I don't think there's. Yeah, I mean, where would you think an A7 sits? Like on a 6th threat, right? Maybe 5.
I mean, threat. Yeah. Like I'm trying to think who's 8-7. Ghost Rider, he's 8-7, but he's a 5 threat, right?
Yep.
I think. This is unique to Carnage.
Okay.
It's pretty good. I've played a lot of Carnage, For someone who doesn't play Spider Foes, I played a lot of Carnage. I did my 50 games with Weapon X, and I played nearly all 50 of them with Carnage, so I've got some good experience with him. My favorite thing about Carnage is that when you go to move his model, he is really sharp and stabs you, and it feels right.
That's right.
It feels like he should. 5-1-1 is wild, right? I mean, into physical matchups, he's great. If anything else shows up, he's, pretty trash. He just disappears.
Right.
When this character released, you remember, right? Because it was during your day when you first started.
Yep.
He was probably quite strong, right?
Yes, he was, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. But
because
nowadays
we only had physical defenses, physical attacks for the most part.
Yeah. But nowadays, everyone and their mum's got energy and mystic attacks.
Yeah, so positioning is an issue, or deployment really is an issue with this guy. You want to put him on the right side of the table.
That's a good point. Yeah, you want to be careful of matchups.
Yeah.
But also, with 8-7 health, I don't think it matters that much. We'll get into why, but this guy he's all gas, no brakes. Like, he's just go, just hit something in front of you. Doesn't matter too much.
He's the herpaderp character in the box, isn't he?
Maybe, but I think it takes some finesse to get good at him.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm making jokes. You don't want to herpaderp him unless you really, you need to have a plan.
Yeah.
All right, let's look at his attacks and figure this out. He's got 1 physical attack called Symbiote Tendrils. Range 3, 5 dice, doesn't cost anything because it's his builder. He gains power equal to the damage dealt, and after the attack is resolved, the target character gains a bleed automatically.
Guaranteed.
That's not bad. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good. Range 3 on a medium base. It's good.
Put him on a Dracula team.
Yeah, give out bleed.
Yeah, why not? And then he's affiliated in Dracula. Hey.
Everyone's affiliated in Dracula, yeah. Oh, God, imagine a vampire Carnage.
Yeah, no, thank you. All right, but the attack is, bleed's nice and everything, but, range 3, 5 dice, so?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. His spender, it is a physical attack called Maximum Carnage. Area effect 2, which is fun. 7 dice, costs 5 power though. 5 power. Oof. After each attack is resolved, the target character gains a bleed condition. Okay. But if you get a wild hit trigger, he rampages. After each attack is resolved, deal 1 damage to each other enemy character within 2 of this character. So let me ask you then, that means, let's say there's 3 enemies around him. He could have this trigger go off 3 times potentially, correct?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
It's 7 dice. I know your math, you got your dice skills going there. You could corral up what a wild hit does on 7 dice? Some percentage, I'm sure.
Some percentage it will happen, and sometimes it won't happen.
Yeah, some of the time it happens all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wild hit, I think I've got it here. A wild hit is that's a 57% chance.
No, really?
On 7 dice.
Okay.
Whoa, wow. That's more than a coin flip.
Yeah.
I mean, that feels right because I played a lot of Carnage and he got that trigger very often.
Yeah. I think the tricky bit is to have enough characters around you to make it really pay off.
Yeah, Area 2 is a bit tricky, but he's a medium base and I played him on intrusions a lot. So it was really easy to get him exactly where I wanted him to be.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So, but how often did you get it off? Like, I mean, is it something you strive for, or is just you?
No. The rest of his kit is what he's for. Maximum Carnage was like a 1 in 5 games kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, let's get into superpowers then. His first one is a active one called Sadistic Glee, which is a great name. Sadistic Glee. 2 power. During the next attack action made by this character this turn, add 2 dice to its attack rolls. After each attack is resolved, if the attack roll contained any skull results, this character suffers 1 damage. The superpower can only be used once per turn. Wow. So you get 7 dice now on your builder, basically, for 2 power.
And it says attack action. So that turns maximum carnage into a 9 dice on every attack. And let me tell you the odds on that. Oh, is this my new thing? Am I going to get a dice calculator out? The odds on that, 70% that you'll get the trigger. Whoa.
Whoa. Yeah. Wow. But that's 7 power you're throwing down.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think the power costs on his card are very perfectly laid out because the next thing means if you have 10 power, he has a crazy turn. But yeah, on the skull thing, if you roll a skull and you take a damage, I didn't find that mattered really. You know, he's got 8 health, and you're trying to get off the next superpower, so the damage doesn't matter to you. So don't see that as a downside.
Okay. He's got a reactive power called Paint the Town Red. It is 3 power. If this character dazes or KOs an enemy character with an attack during its activation, after this attack is resolved, this character may use the superpower. Okay. This character removes all damage from itself. Oh.
Whoa.
I'm just taking a look. Sorry, I'm interrupting this, but that says enemy character. That could be grunts. Could that be a grunt?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, it can.
Ooh. Okay, so let's say he knocks out this poor grunt. He removes all damage from himself. He advances short. He makes a symbiotic tendrils attack and adds 2 dice to that attack roll. The superpower can be used once per turn. Yikes.
So good, right?
Wow, exciting.
Yeah. So there's so many fun things you can do with it because like if an enemy is left on 1, and you could get with Carnage, you go sadistic glee to make it, definitely happen. Kill that enemy, move short, hit his friend behind him with another 7 dice, and then just keep going, Yeah, it's really fun. Paint the Town Red is so good. And him having 8 health just is great for this superpower because he has lots of chances where he hasn't just quite just died,
Yes, right. Yeah. Right.
And I highly recommend playing Sacrifice with this character because someone can come in and be like, oh, he's got 1 energy defense. I'll hit him with some energy attacks. And they hit him once. Very unlikely they're going to do 8 damage to him, right? That's a lot of health. Then for the second attack, you sacrifice onto someone else. And one of the worst things you can do with Carnage is leave him alive because you've just powered him up. So yeah, really, really cool.
Wow. Exciting. Okay, now he's got innate superpowers. Oh, he's got an arch nemesis, Eddie Brock, which is Venom. This one, I doubt you're going to see very often, but I'm going to read it anyway. When attacking Eddie Brock, this character may modify or reroll skull results and may reroll any number of attack dice. At the start of this character's activation, if there's a non-dazed enemy Eddie Brock within 3 of this character, its first action must be to attack that Eddie Brock, if possible. Yeah. So
fun. Flavor. Fun. I've never seen it come up once.
Yeah.
I wish there was more of this in the game because it's pretty cool. But this just never happens. Don't worry about it. If you remember to do it, well done. Don't write in. You won't get a free box. But we'd love to hear about it. But reroll any with including skulls is really good.
Yeah, all this is great. I mean, this is all fantastic. It's the tricky part is finding an enemy Eddie Brock to attack.
And then one that you actually want to attack. Because Venom, you don't want to attack because he can hit you back and he can heal and stuff. So actually, hilariously, if you even get him next to Eddie Brock, you're like, I don't really want to hit you. But this will make you hit him. So it's interesting.
Okay. He also has an innate called Symbiotic Serial Killer. When this character is attacking, the defending character does not add dice to its defense roll for crit results. Ooh, that's pretty good. That changes that dice math up top there for the symbiotic tendrils. Yeah. No spiking defense rolls.
Yeah, it's cool.
Fantastic. And lastly, he's a wall crawler, as you can imagine.
Nice.
Yeah. So what's your game plan with the good old Cletus?
I think when you put him down, you say these words. You go, I'm here to have fun. Okay. And you remember that he is basically a massive baseball bat swing, right? You're just swinging for the fences. And 1 out of 3 games is going to work. And the other 2, he's just going to KO. Like nothing will come off. He will just die because he's only doing a 5 dice attack. And he's got, 1 defenses in some of the stats. So yeah, I think as long as you put him down knowing that that's what is going to happen, then you'll have a great time with him. I played him every single game in Weapon X and I loved it. But he worked, like I say, 1 every 3 games.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Let's take a look at his cards. He comes with 2 of them. Maybe they help. The first one's called Carnage Rules. It's an unaffiliated card. It's active. He can spend 4 power during his activation to play this card. Choose an enemy character within 4 of Carnage. Advance the chosen character short towards Carnage. After the advanced Carnage may make a symbiotic tendrils attack targeting the chosen character. So this is kind of like Venom's like pulling tendrils, sort of.
Yeah, it pulls him short towards you and he gets a free attack. Yeah.
Yeah. That seems pretty good. The four power is a little scary for me. What was your experience about it?
I took it every single game. It's great because you're playing Carnage for fun, right? And this just lets you have that sweet 4 attack turn with him.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could obviously use this card, pull someone in, hopefully kill them, use paint the town red to attack someone else. You've done 2 attacks now and you spend 0 actions. So you then just attack twice again, which is really fun. And then you play surprise webhead and you attack 5 times.
Wow.
Which is really cool. So yeah, it's fun, it's silly. Well, actually, it's not that silly. This is good. Range 4.
Yeah.
You advance them short towards you. This is good. This is a good card.
Yeah. I think so too. I think it's pricey, but it's probably worth it. It's well costed, let's say.
Yeah.
So yeah. And you took it every time. I could see that. I think
it's great. I think it's great. And you're playing him for fun. This is a fun card. And it just gives him, because also rolling 5 dice attacks, you're going to whiff a lot. So this just gives him another one, to try with. So it's good.
Okay. His other one is There Will Be Carnage. It's unaffiliated active card. Carnage may spend any number of power to play this card. Choose one enemy character within 3 of Carnage for each power spent. The chosen character gains the Root special condition. Root is really good.
Is it worth a tactics card?
That's the thing, especially Spider-Foes. They got loads of fun ones that you're probably going to want over this one, I have to say.
If this was on his card instead of Arch Nemesis, I'd be like, yes, this is awesome.
Yeah, sure.
For sure. Yeah, I don't know how good this is.
No. I mean, I think it's fair. Power spent, throw Root on people within 3 sounds all very good. There's nothing wrong with that, actually. It's just that it's a taking up tactics card spot, which are really precious these days.
Yeah. And the awkward part of Root is it's a power denial thing, right? So you want to give, say, webs, right? You're going to be going against a lot of webs if you're Spider-Foes. That's what they're named after. You want to root all those webs so they can't web swing away from you. But then Carnage's only job after that is to punch them. So it's like...
Gives them power.
Yeah. It's almost like the wrong character is giving them Root,
Yeah.
So yeah, weird, awkward. I forgot it existed.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But there is another card I want to shout out. I've forgotten the name of it. When you played early days, this is before I walked into your life, Norbert.
Okay.
People were playing Carnage with a tactics card that's now been banned.
Okay.
Do you remember what it was? Because you told me this story.
Did I? Wow. Okay. No.
I will be able to tell you. It used to add your physical defense to your attacks.
Oh yes, Last Stand, or it's got a picture of Thanos picking himself up off the ground, basically.
Doomed Prophecy.
Doomed Prophecy. Thank you. Yes, that was ugly.
Yeah, which is now an Asgard card. A very fun Asgard card, by the way. But people used to play it on Carnage, so you would add those 5 physical defense dice to his attacks. And then the whole thing is that you don't roll physical defense dice for the rest of the round, but it doesn't matter because he's killed everything. There's no one around.
Exactly.
So he was terrifying in that.
That was bad times. That's gone.
So I think Carnage is great. I think it's a lot of fun. I think as long as you put him on the table saying, this is going to be fun, I'm going to have a fun game, then you'll be fine. Because some games he will just be completely controlled. Someone with an energy gun, Star-Lord will walk up and just KO him without him being able to do anything. Right. Or you'll make a bunch of 5 dice attacks, they'll do nothing, and then you'll be sad. But every now and then, he will win the game single-handedly.
Okay. Yeah. So 2 finesse characters out of the Spider-Foes box. So
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. Shall we move on to Sleeve It or Heave It?
Yeah!
Sleeve it or heave it, take it or leave it. Sleeve it or heave it, can't you believe it?
Cool. We're going to be doing one called Custom Upgrades. And so I'm going to traditionally turn this segment over to you.
Yes, custom upgrades. Quickly checking my WhatsApp because I asked RG Cable to give me custom upgrades tips.
Oh, good.
And
that's what we want.
Got them. Cool, sweet. So custom upgrades is a Spider-Foes reactive card. At the start of the activation phase, an allied Spider-Foes character may spend 2 power to play this card. Choose an enemy character. The character that has played this card gains the singular focus superpower. The character that played this card loses that superpower when the chosen character is KO'd. So you're basically going, hey, 1v1 me, bro. with one character. So one character pays 2 to play this card, and they select one enemy character and go, me and you are going to have a 1v1. Okay.
Right.
And then the superpower of singular focus. This character adds 2 dice to its attack rolls when targeting that character. And when this character rolls defense dice, if that character, the chosen character, is attacking him, it adds 2 to its defense rolls. Okay. So in that 1v1, you're adding 2 attack dice and 2 defense dice.
Yep.
If anyone that isn't part of that 1v1 attacks you, you remove 2 dice from your defense roll.
Right. Okay.
So you're singular focus, right? You're so focused on that one character that you're getting blindsided by other people.
Yep.
Basically.
We've seen, well, I mean, it's all a matter of timing when to use this card. Because if there's loads of other characters around you, you're kind of in bad shape. But if it's towards the end, or if you're in an isolated corner of the game and you use this against that character, then it's fantastic, right? You're like a superhero, or like a god. Do you find certain characters benefit from this more than others, I suppose?
Well, there's a reason I put it in this episode, which is Carnage.
Yeah,
Carnage. I think Carnage is crazy with this because Carnage is all about that singular focus already, right? And if you want to take someone out, you play this card, you're then rolling 7 dice builders, you can get maximum Carnage can go up to a 11 dice spender on that character.
And his defense goes to 3/1/1 because you can't go below 1.
Right? So 3 physical is fine and you can't go below 1. So if you're getting hit with energy mystic attacks anyway, you don't suffer the downside. Yeah?
Right. This is a good point.
I think it's okay on Carnage. And I think if you're going to have a Carnage game and you play custom upgrades and then you play Carnage rules, you're doing a 4 attack turn, 5 attacks if you play Surprise Webhead, and that's 10 extra dice across all those attacks with this,
This is that depth that we're talking about with Spider Foes that you need to kind of get used to if you want to play them well.
Yeah, exactly. And it's all very Spider Foesy because you do all that and then they sort of just clap back and kill you in mid-activation. That's the Spider Foes way. But yeah, it's really fun there. It's also great on Craven. And basically because he has like stuff where he only attacks, right? When he does his spear thrust, if he's already attacked you, he adds 3 dice. So he's doing a 7 dice attack builder, a 7 dice builder, and then with this card it's a 9 dice builder. So it's good there too. And again, it pairs perfectly with Surprise Webhead, which is a every game card for Spider Foes. Because the extra attack that you get from that benefits from the custom upgrades. So yeah, really good. Just obviously make sure, you play it into someone that you're going to KO or daze or KO. Oh no, if that's it, you said about the timing, right?
Yeah.
If you play this to KO an injured character, you then KO them, you then lose the downside because the card goes away.
Oh, it does. Okay.
So you don't then.
Oh yeah, it says when the chosen character is KO'd.
Yeah. So if you use this to KO someone, then you don't have a downside basically. So if you have prio and you want to hit an injured character, play this. The card will be gone before anyone gets to hit you back.
Interesting.
So very cool. Like you say, lots of depth.
I like it. I would sleeve this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Any other tips though from Archie?
Well, I suggested Mysterio with this card, and he said not very good. I thought Mysterio was interesting because you're doing like 6 dice builders. He doesn't really care about the defense dice thing, but apparently not so good. So maybe this is just for Carnage and Craven.
Okay. I'm looking at the card back. There's Mysterio. There's who's that? Shocker? Not Shocker.
That's Shocker, yeah.
Shocker. Who are the other 2 guys? Is that Vulture working the panel?
That'll be the Tinkerer.
The Tinkerer. Okay.
Yeah, he makes all their stuff. I don't know who that guy is on the right.
The robot. It looks like a lady, maybe.
Yeah. Who's that? Discord, tell us.
Like a robot-y type person.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting.
Hydra Man?
Maybe it's the Leech. It's the Leech.
The Leech. Hydra. It's not Hydra Man. I've Googled Hydra. There's no way it's Hydra Man. Yeah, Discord, tell us, please.
All right. How do people get a hold of us?
They can go to our Discord, which is linked below. And you can message us, tell us all the times we are wrong in this episode, but you know, please be nice because we try our best. You can also become a patron and you can be in the chance for winning, a bunch of stuff. I do so many giveaways now, don't I?
You do giveaways. It's
you
like
had to tell me to slow down. You're like,
did.
Jamie, stop spending our money on giveaways. So
I know. I don't get to give away free boxes.
No, but you do. It's a loophole, which is you have to ask me to do it. But yeah, there's loads of giveaways. There's a ton. Right now, we're giving away a Valkyrie and Elendil box. And on this episode, we're giving away a Spider-Foe starter set to a random patron. There's foil cards going out, blue dice, which you can't get anymore at GTs. You can only get them from my house. So I'm sending those out. A bunch of stuff. So go become a patron. It's only a few pounds a month. And
are you going to run a league? You just finished a league. Are you going to run another Patreon league?
Yes. There was a question about that because I think we
had a great time.
We had a great time. Basically, yeah, the errata, the age of apocalypse was extended, and we didn't realize. So I need to find out if we're going to do another one while we wait for that.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right then. Until next time. Cheers and happy gaming.